What is up? We got a live trading session for today. Yesterday I took a loss. I still have to get that uploaded. And I'll have it uploaded by today, and then I'll have this one uploaded by today. If we end up taking a trade, who knows? This might not even get posted. Um, Overall though, let's get right into it. As you can see on the 4-hour time frame, we broke structure right up here. Buy side liquidity did get swept out, and that is on ES and on Nasdaq. That is on Nasdaq and on ES. On the 1 hour, we also broke structure. We are bullish on the 1 hour time frame on both of these pairs. Now, one thing to note is we were playing into a daily for value gap. We were playing into a daily for value gap, but we're not going to be able to get a play out of that, and because that doesn't close for 7 hours. So we're not really going to be looking at a daily. We need to keep it in mind, but we're really going to be looking at the 4 hour and us playing into this 4 hour imbalance. And not only that 4 hour imbalance, maybe we come into a 4 hour imbalance here, come and sweep sell side, which is what I'm ideally thinking. I don't know for sure, but I think we're going to come sell side, sweep, sweep, come into the imbalance, potentially inverse to go lower, which I'd like. Or maybe we could sweep, sweep, and then fill in that imbalance. 4 hour closes at 9, or come into the 1 hour for value gap. So we have in here, we have a couple of those, which are kind of littered through here. Maybe it wants to push us higher. We can go to the 15-minute. Let's get that marked up. We have a potential SMT. We're getting too bearish, which I think would push us lower. It'd be pretty interesting. We go to the 15-minute, and we can mark up our. We could be going for these Asia session highs, but over here, we already took those out. I'm assuming we're going to go for London lows and maybe get continuation confluences to go lower. Market open, just opened actually. I'm expecting us to go for London session lows, most likely. I mean, we did have that 4 hour SMT, which closes in 29. I'm not going to be able to get a trade off of that, but that's just something to note. We're going to go into Discord. Yo.
What's up, Saucer 10?
Hey.
We're gonna grab some coffee real quick.
Oh. Yeah, into the groove. Show me how you move. What's up?
It's alright. So what's happening?
Oh. I did notice on the higher time frames coming into the day, uh, ES made a higher high and then Nasdaq made a higher low.
In the market? Or this morning? What are you talking about?
Say that again.
What are you saying?
I noticed earlier in the morning on the higher time frame is pre-market, but Nasdaq made a higher low and then ES made a higher high.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, yeah, I was about to say, you still feel like shit? Oh, fuck that. Get into the groove.
God, they're doing like work right out my window. It's kind of.
Oh, we swept on NASDAQ.
So you got 1 hour lows that do not exist on
ES has a 1 hour imbalance, but it's not tapping into that yet. I'd like to see us push a little lower. What was the news for today, or is it a no news day? All yellow folder. 7:30 was orange folder. It's so cold out. Holy shit, I have goosebumps everywhere. Get into the groove. Show me how you move. You gotta work today?
I don't know yet.
I still can't believe that last week when news came out and my ass thought, actual greater than forecast is good for currency, and it was, and I thought that meant bullish. I was like, green!
Certain news that like looks like NASDAQ wants to, or ES wants to push higher here.
Be very intriguing.
Hmm?
It would be very intriguing.
What?
I don't know, it's just weird. I like my pairs to be aligned unless there's an SMT.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it looks like they're trying to push up to get in line.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Order filled. Order filled.
Take 120 profit and call it for below up there. Probably right too.
You long that?
I was looking for lunch, but I wanted an instant blow up to get like price back to where it wants to be. And it didn't really give me it. So So I got out. It's like I was right.
You're so intuitive.
You're so intuitive. Oh, I'm big on self here. Another opportunity for 5 minutes of form.
Order filled.
Whoa, get out of that.
Order filled.
Give me on the right period, bitch.
Get into the groove. Show me how you
Oh,
move.
that was scary.
What pair did you enter on?
NASDAQ? There's that move I'm looking for.
Jesus.
Order filled. Jesus
Order
Christ,
filled.
if I enter on the wrong pair again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I do that sometimes because with Top Step, it's like you're looking at the chart and then on your contract on the side, it's the wrong one. And it's like, fuck. Get into the groove.
Order filled.
Just yellow folder, and that was at 8:30. Otherwise, the next news event isn't until 11:30 for us, so we'll be off. Empire State came out at 7:30. It blew its forecast out of the way. It was supposed to be negative 1.8, and it's 10.7. That was at 7:30.
Order filled.
Open.
Order filled.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We love to see it.
Order filled.
Love to see it.
Holy dump. That's what I'm talking about. Let's push for London lows. Are you in? Are you still in right now? I was kind of zoned. Oh. Tapping into a 1 hour on ES. We're entering the macro too.
We can dump through a 1 hour.
That's what I want to see. I like to see us go for that 4 hour.
Me too, brother. Let's from here for work. How do you turn sound off of this?
On the
Shit's annoying.
on the order filled.
Yeah.
I don't know on Top Step how you do that actually. Charts and data.
I gotta stop throwing around stupid.
It's a really good question.
Literally just kind of, literally just toss it.
Get into it.
Order filled. Oh, I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Get into the motion. We push lower, we're getting some rejection off of a 15-minute gap. We haven't tapped into the 1 hour yet. We're really just rejecting off of NASDAQ's 15. We'll go back to the 5 minute. 15-minute gap right here. I'd like to see that get inverse, and I want to see it push lower. Completely filled it. Is there a 5 minute right this in there too? Yeah. We could break structure potentially as well. So where are we targeting? 30 minutes, there's literally nothing in here other than imbalance. And I don't think the moves go all the way up higher. break structure.
Is there a side effect as far as like your gums or?
So I had a It's such a new product that we don't know, but you're gonna be the guinea pig to find out, Travis. Yeah, we're gonna find out, right? We'll find out for sure. If you chew tobacco, it's similar where you put it like in a spot. Yeah. Like everyone who chews tobacco has a spot they put it in, and I can identify that as a dentist exam in a second. Yeah. Like you chew tobacco, and that's where you put it because it makes the tissue. It looks like when you've been in the pool for too long and your fingers are all like wrinkled, like the tips of your fingers are all pruning. It prunes the tissue, and so it's just super obvious. And the only two times in my entire 15-year career that I have ever found oral cancer, like seen it and been the one that
You get that break yet? Damn. Then what will you be targeting? My side is Nasdaq on a 3 count. 5 minute break. I wouldn't even like the risk reward, to be honest. Let's just say it's like that. All the way up to here. I'm good. That is a setup. I'm gonna avoid it. Be nice if we got a 5 minute bearish SMT. Get into the groove. Show me how you know. 7:15. Get into the groove. Show you how to move. 1, 2, 3. Get into the groove. Excuse me. Oh, it's 9. With that 4 hour close. 1 hour. Probably going to see a sweep of buy side liquidity on ES. We have nothing to sweep right now. We did just inverse a 1 hour gap. Probably going to go buy side. The 4 hour, we're probably going to. I feel we're going buy side. Inverse that 1 hour gap. And then on here, do we inverse the 1 hour gap? Ooh, very, very tricky. I would like to see how we react off of this. Bearish. 1 hour. Playing into.
Do.
1 hour closed on ES. We inverse the 1 hour gap. Nasdaq potentially is about a sweep, but ES has nothing to sweep in the 1 hour. The Asia session highs. It is. Get into.
I think we're chasing all-time highs right now.
Yeah. We just swept Asia session highs on NASDAQ, and then, like I said, ES is what? We're coming into a 1 hour on ES. I mean, I really, I don't know what it's doing.
Can you link accounts on Top Step X?
I don't know. You're talking to a guy that has one account.
Yes, that's fair. Almost. What's up, Zachy?
Zachy?
What up, boys? Y'all getting to play today or no?
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
No. Originally, I was short just because MQ had a bunch of low resistance liquidity, but it looks like we're gonna go long. I was waiting for a retrace, but we haven't gotten any.
Yeah, I'm looking into a 5-minute right now. Split all-time highs.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for too. Ideally, I want to see NQ pull back into the 5-minute on that candlestick that broke structure.
Yep.
So
Zach, I saw a video of Zach.
What?
You remember those candles you were talking about that don't have a wick?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video of PB talking about that on like the higher time frame. He calls them like a devil's candle or some shit, and how it's like it's a pretty good like draw on liquidity on the higher, like a 1 hour and 4 hour. And I noticed that yesterday. Who the fuck is calling me, bro? Leave me the fuck alone. I noticed that. What day was it? You can just go on the higher time frames and look for candles without it, and you can see we always end up coming back to it at some point. Literally on the 4 hour at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Fucking devil's candle. What do? Come back to it, sweep it out. We don't sweep out the low, but we come and make a new low there. Get into the groove.
It'd be nice if price could actually fucking retrace instead of just pushing. The annoying thing is I tried to take shorts this morning on NQ and I would have hit like a 1 to 3 off of just the hourly sweep, but it fucking entered me in on gold, and yeah.
Yikes.
I was salty. I mean, I didn't lose anything. I actually made like $50, but I fucking closed that shit out real quick because I was trying to fucking take shorts on NQ, and I would have fucking
taken, like I said, I would have hit like a 1 to 3, but fucking, of course, I had to end turn on gold, which I don't even get how it's possible because I haven't traded gold. I haven't looked at gold this whole week, so I don't know why my shit was set to gold. I really don't get that shit. But this is fucking gay. We're just fucking ripping. Can we get a retrace, please? Or are we just gonna keep fucking everybody? The thing is, NQ and ES both of their 15-minute candles don't have a bottom wick, and there's a fair value gap in both of them that they're making pretty much. So ideally, we get a retrace all the way back into that 15-minute once it forms.
There's like 30 minutes for that though.
I know. So fucking gay. Wish I wouldn't have missed my fucking entry, bro. Heading out.
You gonna be back before I leave?
I'm planning on coming back at like 12, 12:15.
Okay.
You have a good day.
Thank you, baby.
Hopefully this trading
Yeah,
just turns out well.
we'll see. It could be a bit. It could be. I have a feeling it's gonna be a late day with trading. Yeah. No, there's plenty of fucking movement. It's just like I said, like I was telling them, I missed my first trade because I fucking entered in on gold because my thing was set to gold, which is the same problem where I blew my account with fucking 10 contracts, and then and now we're just getting fucking rips up to the upside, which is fine, but we're not getting a fucking retrace, and it's fine. I'm patient. I'm waiting for the retrace, but this shit has probably, I'd say, at least 15 more minutes before it would even get the retrace, and that's if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
That's if I'm lucky. I would assume I probably won't be in a trade for at least an hour, probably longer. But stay patient.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll see you in a bit. I love you. Bray, what happened to trading solo?
I mean, Josh doesn't give me a call out. I just sit here. I was going to. We haven't really talked. He just texted me yesterday. It was yesterday. He's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'll get in."
Yeah, I feel like it'd be one that's not affected by opposing confluences. Pretty good at that.
What's your bias today then?
Come into
Longs? All-time highs?
Come into the market with biases.
I had the same bias as you, Zach, in the beginning.
I don't know, I just thought market developed to tell me where it's gonna go. I wanted to see what we were gonna do on the 1 hour sweep. I knew we were gonna go take that 1 hour low, but I thought for the chance of an SMT to form.
That's what I was saying, because NQ didn't
Go
sweep,
lower.
ES swept, so I thought there was a possibility we just flushed down right in the morning.
Yep.
So that's what I started looking for, and then obviously that's got broken.
Mm-hmm. But now that, see, at my eyes, now that we got an hourly sweep of lows on NQ, ES is obviously showing bullish momentum. So is NQ. Now it's kind of just like wait for the retrace and take it to all-time highs.
Get into the room.
But I'd only be willing to take this trade if it fills pretty deep. I don't want it to just tap this 5 minute that it created and then fucking rip. Because if it does, I'm not getting in. Now we got the 15-minute closure, so we have that 15-minute gap that just formed.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, I'm kind of looking for here is we get a pullback into the 5 minute. I want to pull back into the first 5 minute left because that's going to be in equilibrium.
Yeah, the one sitting the top of it is at 25.013. Top of the fair value. Let's see.
Oh. Dude, oh my god, I'm such a goofball. Get into the groove. Machine.
Bro, I spent way too much fucking money these last like 2 days. Holy fuck.
First, I spent my monthly fucking paycheck.
Oh my god. Probably pretty damn near close. I mean, yesterday alone I spent probably like 700 and 900, 1,000, 1,200.
What's that?
Yesterday I spent like 1,200. Day before I spent like 1,500.
Jesus, buddy.
Yeah. The shitty part was, well, not even the shitty part, is that it was all on like shit I needed to. I mean, 1,300 went to Callum. He needed new clothes, paying for his sitter, diapers, a new like feeding stool thingy. So I'm not mad about that. And then yesterday I got my car detailed. That was $500.
I saw that.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to start detailing cars. $500 for detailing a car, then that's just not fucking hard. I ain't gonna lie. I was,
Really made my car look brand new.
Gotta go to like Miami.
like, I don't know. I feel like detailing the fucking cars, that's just low-key just fun. I like cleaning other people's shit. I don't like cleaning my own shit. But I'll gladly clean somebody else's shit.
Did take 4-hour highs here. So
What's that?
we did take 4-hour highs here.
On NQ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still bullish though, purely just because NQ on the 4-hour has fair value right in that 15-minute and the 5-minute we're looking for it to retrace into. So I would look for it to fill that.
Yeah, see, I'm still bullish, don't get me wrong. I'm just cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to be a lot.
Gotta talk through the opposing bias.
Yeah, I almost needed like a mental check just to be aware of what's happening. But ES did already sweep those 4-hour highs. So ES is in no man's land. NASDAQ is being a little bitch.
The thing that I could see happening though is fucking ES takes all-time highs and NQ doesn't sweep all-time highs today. Just like ES sweeping 4-hour highs yesterday and NQ not sweeping 4-hour highs.
Get into the groove. Show you how to move.
And I might enter an ES.
What, for longs?
Yeah.
Now we're shorting right now. Top ticking. Watch it.
I don't know. After seeing the way these pairs have been moving, I'd rather enter in on ES than fucking AQ lately.
Bryce having a great time singing that song.
Sorry. Oh my god. Yeah. I thought I've been like saying it so quiet that you haven't been able to hear it. It's Madonna.
Wow.
You said Madonna?
Yeah, bro. Sid put me onto the song. It actually low key. It slaps. Dude, Emma. Zach, I saw Emma this weekend. As soon as I saw her, she hit my fucking emote. Swear to God, bro. Sushu touched my butt. Sushu literally tapped my ass.
Yo.
And Rosebud? Bro. Zach, you know Rosebud? She,
Yeah, she's a thirsty one.
dude, she gave me a hug, and like she did this 3 times. She gave me a hug. You're so cute. Kissed me on my cheek, and when she let go, she felt my whole like from my chest to my waist, like just rubbing her hands down. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, the first time I met Rosebud, she walked up to me and she's go, "Ooh, you got some big muscles." Goes up and just starts squeezing my bicep.
Yep, got that a little.
There's no fucking hesitation, bro.
I love it. I love it. I deadass love it, bro. She's so cute. As soon as I got there, I was looking for Rosebud. She's such a freaking cutie.
Rosebud's goated.
You'll be there for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, that's my plan. I plan
Okay,
on going
good.
to their Thanksgiving because my family recently, like ever since like COVID, our family family functions just have gone so downhill.
Yeah, my family function's more like boring as fuck, low-key.
Mine are always boring, but that's like if I compare it to Emma's.
Their family's
Like,
just nuts,
I
dude.
don't
Their
know.
family's just, it's different.
I know it is.
Dude, I realized that last year, and I was like, fuck, I just look forward to it. I was telling Emma that. I'm like, you know what I can't stop thinking about is Thanksgiving, and I can't wait. The food, too. Oh my gosh.
I know, bro. That's why I'm excited. I'm just excited for the food.
Oh, dude, it's
Be real.
fucking cold.
Dude, I wake up every morning freezing. I put on sweatpants and a sweatshirt, and then I get fucking cold sweats. It's so fucked. And it's every morning because, I don't know. I really don't know, bro. Josh, you don't got work today?
Nah, fucking COVID.
What's that?
He got COVID.
COVID.
You have COVID? Nigga, what? Nigga, what? So they're not letting you're not going into work because of that?
Yeah, until that's negative, I'm not allowed to.
Damn, I didn't know that shit was so like locked in still.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you, how are you feeling though?
Like, think if you have like strep throat, you can't go into work until 2 days after.
That's fair. It's still contagious.
It's still contagious right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know, I feel alright. I mean, it's like I feel like shit,
Mm.
but the level of shit just because I don't have any energy.
How many, is this your first time having COVID or no? Like, did you have COVID before or no?
Dude, in high school, I faked like having it so I could go home. So then I had to go get a test, and I ended up fucking getting it. I was like, bro,
Bro,
that's
I got
karma.
fucking locked in a apartment in college. When I got COVID, I literally I kid you not, I had to get tested weekly because I didn't get my vaccine because I said fuck that shit. Because people were still getting sick with the vaccine, and I'm young, and I don't think there was a reason for me to get it because I'm not going to die from COVID, in my opinion. So I just didn't get that shit, and then I had to get tested weekly, so I went in and get tested, and I missed 1 week, bro. And they called me, and they were like, yeah, you need to get this shit done, otherwise you're going to get, like, in trouble. So I was like, fine, I'll go in. And I went in, and I tested positive for that shit. And I was like, fuck.
What year were you in
Woke up the next morning, dude, fucking absolutely felt like shit. Shit hit like so fucking hard, and then they had me move all my shit to a new apartment, and I just grinded Call of Duty the whole time I was there. Did no schoolwork. It was fucked.
What year were you in college? Your freshman year and sophomore? 2021?
Yeah, 2021 going into 2022.
Damn.
I think it would have been considered, like, if I graduated at my freshman year, it would be 2022, so start of 2021. I don't know. I never know how that shit works, like, when you classify it as the next year.
Are we getting a Bears SMT to form here?
What does that mean?
Nasdaq's setting a higher high in a 5 minute. Yes, could be setting a lower low here.
Okay, that's what I was seeing too. I didn't know. Is it the same thing as an SMT?
Just says SMT.
I was like, wait, I was like, what do you mean?
No, because I was seeing that too. It looked like NQ was possibly going to create a higher high.
Just because I feel like we're about to come down now. To go get what we want to come back and get highs. Honestly, I might fucking enter on that.
Yeah, I'm going to enter shorts, catch like a 1-to-1, pull out partials, and then just see if it runs. That's if we get an SMT in a 5 minute break.
You use take profit on equilibrium as well for that trade.
What trade?
If we go for shorts on this, you could use equilibrium potentially. There's a potential take profit.
Yeah, it's kind of that's the only reason. Part of me feels like we go short just to go long again.
That's what I'm thinking. Is
Because-
potentially go short just to retrace in the fair value gap equilibrium to then go long. But it could, if it gets a good
Yeah,
risk.
but that's what. Yeah. But I think there definitely is a fair chance. Like NQ, honestly, looks like it's setting up for perfect shorts. If I'm being honest. You know, we just slept 4 hour highs. We get a 5 minute SMT, 5 minute break of structure, and there's a lot of resting liquidity. NQ on the hourly, it has a bunch of low time frame like lows. ES doesn't have that.
I'm getting if this 1 minute breaks. Get into the groove. Break structure closes in 20 seconds. We gonna find out.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Holy, no break. Huh.
Interesting.
Order filled.
I'm gonna wait for a break. I thought that shit broke.
We're just hopping shorts.
Into the move. Show me how to move. 5 minutes. I'm telling you, we need a 1 minute break.
Yeah, 1 minute to float the face.
Right.
Start floating.
Get into the groove.
Can you fund an account in a day on Top Step?
I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
Zach,
I had my volume too low. What was that?
can you fund an account in a day on Top Step?
If you trade during
2 sessions.
yeah, you gotta trade like right away on Asia Open.
Do you need like a 50-50?
Yeah, you have to hit 50% of your profit goal on both days. If you're gonna trade Asia session, no, I just recommend trading gold. Sometimes gold's a lot easier to trade during Asia compared to like NQ or ES. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get into the groove. Give me that 1 minute break. Doom, 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 doom. Come on, move your body. Break that structure.
Oh, nice. Went to the bathroom and came back and I'm up 1,700.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna break your ES.
break that structure.
Got a 1 minute break on ES.
Oh, we escaped the break? Arr.
Okay, my take profit one. You dirty little bitch. Ooh. That's how you're driving this price up.
Yeah, and Q is holding.
Sorry, boys, I got in. I had to flood the position. I'm waiting.
Fucking break. If I get stopped out on this, bro, I'm losing my shit on you, bro.
No.
Fighting. When does Asia session open?
6.
It's actually 5. Well, market opens at 5. But yeah.
NASDAQ, come on, brother. It's funny that we entered on the lead pair. Go hit my first TT.
Order filled.
Damn.
There's 4,500.
How much are you leveraging?
A lot.
Look at this. Hey, TP1 already is crazy.
I was quite confident in that one. Zach, how do you shut off the fucking noise on order fills?
I don't think you can. I hate it too.
That's 4,500 on the day, baby boy.
Jesus. Is that 4,500 on one account?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my God. How many contracts are you leveraging, brother?
10?
10 minis?
Nope.
What?
Wait, yes, 10 minis.
Oh, I was gonna say. Either way, 10 minis is fucking crazy, brother. Holy shit. Bro's a market mover. NQ got a 1 minute break finally.
Order filled.
Yes, it did.
Who just filled an order?
Bray Bray.
That was really.
Bray.
Whoa, I got the break.
Are you on NQ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on NQ.
Let's TP1, baby boys. We are break even. I'm muting this fucking.
The order filled thing.
It's a 1 minute break. Absolutely rips up.
Right. That's okay. Bray can handle that. Get into the groove. Show you how to move. Alright.
Turn it off.
Enough. Bray's done.
Settings.
Is there a way to turn it off?
Yeah.
What? Miscellaneous?
Yep.
Enable sound alerts. Disable. Shit, I didn't know that. I never looked hard enough, I guess. Holy shit.
Zach, don't look at Snapchat.
Don't.
Bro, send me a dick pic. Bro, send me a dick pic.
Veiny. I know you're veiny.
Oh my god, yo, chill out, bro. Don't need to flex at me like that.
Was it his dick?
Yeah, that shit was throbbing in the video.
There's something to Bray too.
Let me look. Oh, I got fucking Snapchat blocked. Hold up. I gotta wait 50 seconds to unblock it.
God. It makes you wait and think about what you've done.
Yeah, it makes me like, do you really want to go on social media or do you want to stay off? I want to go on it. It's telling me to breathe in and out.
Here goes sunshine.
Get into the groove. At least I get to see if it wants to go higher. At least I get to fill in the 15-minute.
Bang.
Alright, I can go look now. The picture of your TV? Oh, never mind. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's just the TV.
That's what Zach said. You don't have to flex him so hard.
Flood, flood, flood.
I'm obsessed with SMTs. Like, literally obsessed with SMTs.
I love them.
They do their thing.
They're my thing. I'm also gonna be honest with you, this is the most easy move to predict in trading.
What, an SMT?
No, you can't predict SMTs. This pullback. Watch a whole video on it. That there's some people that only trade this pullback. Because this is the most predictable move in trading.
That is fair.
Easy as executable, boys. You know what's funny too?
What's that?
My Express account, I was so aggressive on it. On that new one I just opened.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I blew it, I could reset it.
That's true. That is crazy, though.
I was
That
kind
is
of
a
like,
lot of-
I'll be super aggressive off rip. And then I pulled a Zach.
Real. That'll happen.
If it makes you feel better.
Get into the move.
I also don't know why that happened. It also happened to me like twice this morning too. I missed the NQ entry because I tried to enter and entered on ES twice and then gave up.
Real. That's
I was
fucked.
like, what the fuck? Damn, I'm up 4,500 on the day. I'm break even. Today's a good day. Why do I even go to work? Oh.
My favorite thing, Zach, is when, like, I think it was yesterday, Josh, it was like, I dead ass was 9, and he's like, yep, I'm up only up like $400 on the day or some shit. I'm like, dog. On the Express, too.
This guy.
That's like, imagine, dude, the privilege to say I'm up like $400 on the day or 200 or 100 and it's 9 a.m.
I was up 1,700.
Oh, never mind. 1700. Dude. Point proven. Oh my gosh. My point proven.
Privilege.
Privileged indeed.
And to look, I would say, privilege is being able to look outside and seeing a guy clean my car for me. That's privilege.
Real. That is privilege.
It's a luxury. A luxury. I got that. It's called having a little brother.
Honestly, I'm not liking that NQ is just holding up here.
Yeah, but you have to remember, NQ is definitely the follow pair, so once it
Fuck,
goes-
dude, Josh, why didn't I not even think of that? ES is, dude, no shit. No shit, you bitch damn. ES is the fucking lead pair. Why am I taking the following?
No, dog, you're supposed to take the following pair.
Oh, okay, okay.
The following pair signifies that it's an actual true SMT.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just don't like NASDAQ right now, so I didn't.
I got you. I need to write that down.
entered how you're supposed to enter.
I need to write some of that down.
I'm gonna be for real with you. But, yeah, I mean, realistically, like, what, you should be break even right now? Right around?
I'm at break even right now just because
Or not Bray. Bray shouldn't be break even.
I
I
say,
don't like this chop.
I would
fest.
Josh. I was kind of looking at my chart. I'm like, why? Wait. I'm like, I should not be break even. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you're like at like break even right now.
Yeah. I'm in profit just a little. Just a little. I'd like to see ES fucking flush through its 5 minute. Which closes in 50 seconds, so we're gonna see. Get into the groove.
Man, took aggressive as fuck. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, 10 contracts is quite aggressive, but fuck, it worked out, so fuck it.
My first TP is at a 3RR. I will take that.
It's
Damn
pretty
near.
good.
Yeah, that's what I target. Otherwise, I'm not taking that shit.
Yeah, Zach, you should keep joining in the mornings. Stop being a little baby.
Perhaps I will.
Because it's like me and Josh yesterday. It's like we didn't talk to each other about let's get in. It was just I heard his order filled, and then he heard my order filled. Not right after. I was not signal botting because I don't even know if he was entering long or short yesterday too.
Smoked on that play.
Yeah, we did.
Smoked. That was stupid. I was up 2 G's and then lost $300, and I was like, why did I do that? That was dumb.
Yeah, I was up like 500.
I was kind of on a pipe dream there.
Get into the groove. Show you.
That's okay. I closed on 700 on the day yesterday, so like I'm not mad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Definitely not mad.
Dude,
5-minute broke structure on is just huge. Nasdaq is
being held up.
yeah for the most part, but it looks like you probably will get that break. When you get that break, it's gonna flood the fucking face. See, that's why I don't like Nasdaq right now, because Nasdaq has been so finicky to make moves.
The Nasdaq.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Built up of 100 companies, the largest. Oh, I just love that sound.
Alright, guys, he said he's gonna do it. He said he's gonna do it. Your TikTok video.
My kid grounded it. They day trade an account in drawdown.
Okay.
If you lose your faith today, here's a reminder that you are not a child. You are not a teenage girl. You are a bitch. Cycle.
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go brush my teeth.
Get off for the day. Good luck.
Why do you keep checking your watch? I guess it's because I'm Kira. Somebody has to do this. When I first got that notebook
We're just sitting in this trade, bro.
Holy chop fest for
Did we
break.
get that 5-minute break? Did.
Nope. Dude, I'm literally on fuck Nasdaq wave for like this whole week.
No way. Come on now.
If Nasdaq sets a higher high right now, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That's crazy. What are we doing? We're going up. We're going up. I just don't get it. I thought we'd go lower at least first. Come on now.
ES respected its 5-minute.
Oh, Nasdaq rips down, but it's still alive.
Yeah, Bray is still alive. And Bray needs Nasdaq to rip down. Bray is in off hopes and dreams right now.
It's alright. Maybe it'll respect this 30-second and inverse. Oh, looks like you're gonna get a 30-second inversion to the downside.
Okay, I'm entering in more positions off of that.
Yeah. Actually, you got a 5-second break of structure.
There you go, right?
Boys, sorry, I called Powell. Alright, let me just...
I'm telling you, is that 5-second break of structure you got right there. It was holding up in consolidation for a bit. Flood the face.
I'll need my stuff real quick.
Yo, Mr. Market Maker, I need you to flood this thing to the floor. Yeah, I'm in right now. I don't think pushing higher is the move. I think you're making the wrong move there. I mean, you obviously want, there's so many fair value gap to fill right now, and you would just love to fill those. I know it's a good move. You might want to think all-time highs is the move, but it's really not right now. So you'll move it for me? All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not stressed. Market Maker said he got me. He said,
Yeah,
"Well,
I don't know if Market Maker's gonna get you on this one.
he told me, well, you know it's probability, right?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck about probability. I want you to flood this. Oh my god. I call Mr. Market Maker and Josh's phone starts ringing.
Okay.
Oh. Would really like to see ES not give a fucking 5 minute break. I'd like to see this thing flood.
Brady, did you see the discount code Top Step's giving out right now?
No, what is it?
It's Let's Go 25, and it gives you 25% off any account.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I gotta pay a fucking security deposit, otherwise I would get that this week.
Yeah, well, it goes until like the 21st.
Oh, never mind.
It's valid.
Yeah, I'd probably get
There
that.
you go.
I told you, market maker said he said probability. I said I don't give a fuck about probability. I said I'm gonna quit trading. You're gonna start losing. You're gonna make your firms lose money.
Damn, what the fuck?
That dump.
You get argued enough. You got stomped the fuck out.
Who did?
Huh?
TJR.
Oh, he already got in.
I don't know, he's down 152k.
Holy
Jesus.
leverage. Holy leverage. It's like.
Goes right.
Holy fucking cooked.
What did he short?
There you go.
Yeah, must have shorted the market at this point.
Must have been risking a fuck ton. Holy shit. I wonder how many contracts he was in on.
I do wonder. Yeah, I wonder how many minis he gets in on.
Well, because it's like even your stop loss wasn't even that big. Like, it shouldn't have been that big for shorts this morning. So he literally had to have been leveraging like at least like, fuck bro, like fucking 50 contracts, 50 minis.
That's nuts.
Maybe not that much. Maybe like 20 minis. Either way, that shit's crazy.
What would be the worst if this just pushes into the 15 minute immediately? Like it's pushing to my take profit points almost, and then it just immediately rejects off of it, stops out. Gives like a 15 minute retracement, 5 minute break. I would just get out. If it gave an entry out after that. Actually, I would flip my position.
I would expect it to at least hit equilibrium. So
I would like- yeah.
At least ride partials.
That's what I'm thinking. I wanted to at least hit
I
equilibrium.
would scale off most of your profits though there, and then just let it run. Because I don't know, the way the structure is on ES, it's really looking like it's gonna long to all-time highs over the day.
Yeah, ES keeps respecting
Like
its
the-
5 minute.
The 5 minute structure, it's so choppy. It's really chugging down slow, which means it's probably just gonna fill equilibrium and go higher.
Yeah, bro, I would probably just take a fucking break even close.
You thinking
That's
right?
And NQ's really holding up. But like I said,
That'd be one of those about I just cut, not take a loss when you don't need to. Especially with ES's fill point right now. I mean, we could damn near go anywhere.
yeah.
I'm feeling that way. Well, as it's pushing, I'm gonna wait for it to not be negative.
It goes deeper.
Yeah, as it goes deeper.
Who knows? Maybe it'll fill this 1 minute and reject.
Well, if the 15 minute on ES inverses, I mean, that would be nice, but I mean, it's a risky biz.
1 minute might be your saving grace. I'm gonna be sober with you.
The 1 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It's
just
holding.
Look, this 1 minute might be your saving grace.
If it inverses, I'd probably just close.
I will.
And if it doesn't inverse, I go for like a 1-to-1.
Actually, and I would throw in like 20 more contracts.
Okay, NASDAQ.
That's fucked.
It happens. Oh my gosh.
We also are getting
Order
a 5
filled.
in SMT. NQ created a higher high. ES created a lower high. I mean, it's not fully, but it's forming.
Oh no.
Asbury got out.
No, it's against you, brother.
Oh,
Oh, it's against you.
okay, then that's, well, at least I'm out. I'm only down 200 on the day. Damn near.
Yeah. Way to conserve.
I hate when you get back-to-back SMTs. Oh, that hurts, bro. Oh, that hurts, bro. Oh, that hurts.
Or not.
You guys should see my camera
We'll
right
see.
now.
It's so good.
I'm emotionless. It's just, you can't do anything about it. I will still, if this setup shows up the next day, I would still take the fucking setup.
Real.
That's what, Zach, I liked your setup yesterday, but that's one thing I wanted to say, because, I mean, as soon as you said it, it made me think of Mark Douglas, but it was talking about how you're like, well, SMTs haven't been playing out for us this last 2 weeks. And for me and you, 100%, right? But at the end of the day, that's such a small sample size at the end of the year, how often they're more likely playing out than they are. And it's just like Mark Douglas talks about it. At the end of the day, if you start, never mind. If you start looking at your strategy and like think of it as like, oh, my strategy's failing me, it's failing me, you're going to be afraid to take those setups. And at the end of the day, those setups have a higher probability of playing out more often than they don't. And you're missing out on winners over time.
That's fair. I just feel like right now, you kind of have to adapt to how the market is moving. And currently, it's just purely continuations. We're getting sweeps, and then we're getting continuation. Like right now, you're trying to short on a reversal when market is just getting its retrace to go higher. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So you're always taking that chance right now in the market conditions. We're taking that chance that it's going to just push higher, and we're taking the chance that I feel like we're cutting our chance at 50% just because we're taking the retrace most likely just to go in the other direction.
Right. Well, I mean,
But I was also going to say there's the other side of the pendulum.
that, because this is the biggest part too. The market is so unique. Every day the setup looks the same, but it's completely unique in its own way, and it's all randomness. So it's like, it's literally my thing's lagging. It's literally a 50-50 coin at the end of the day, and it's like, you're going to be right or you're going to be wrong. And it's just trusting your plan every single time it shows up and just trusting it. As long as the plan actually is like your strategy, is just trusting it at the end of the day.
Are you done talking?
Yeah, you can talk. Let the master talk.
Thanks. Did you hear me when you started talking? I go, oh, I forgot I wasn't in the middle of a sentence.
Oh my fuck.
That is fucking you. No, that's why I like SMTs. I always take I like SMTs forming for a relative retrace. So like 9 times out of 10, I don't know if I necessarily like told you guys that, but like in this scenario, like these are my favorite SMTs to play this retrace, because retraces into equilibrium or into a place where it's going to continue higher are like the most readable positions to be able to play.
Right.
If that makes sense. So I feel like for that, like it's also having smarter take profits.
Yeah.
With SMTs.
Boys.
Because
Boys.
Oh boy.
That's take
Oh
profit.
boy. I'm not a financial advisor. Financial advice.
I mean, I'm gonna have to eat it today. I'm gonna have to eat it. It's literally. Is that breaking my rule? I closed out of a trade, and when it didn't hit my stop loss.
This is why you should have traded with us, bro.
I don't blame you.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude.
like,
This is what you should have traded. This is what I meant, low key.
And
I
the
didn't try to sway you, but you definitely closed that with us because I feel like, to be honest, you probably wouldn't have closed that if you were solo trading.
No, I just would get mad. I would tell myself, dude, that's breaking my rule. But
again, I feel like there's always two sides to the pendulum.
There really is.
Like, Bray, you have to look at it in the sense of like whether I'm highly profitable in trading in make money, and I would have closed that out.
Yep.
Sometimes it's better to close out a winner every once in a while and be able to still maximize cutting losses and cutting any negatives that you take with the chance of it being a winner and finding a setup that you like.
Yeah, setup because like
I think so much better because in retrospect, there's nothing saying that didn't just flip around and stop you out, and that was it.
yeah,
Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's also the situation, too, of, like, stuff you always have to be able to keep in mind and understand of, like, dude, sometimes you will close on a win, but in retrospect, it's like, you entered a trade, it held on structure forever, wouldn't break 5-minute structure, gave you a 1-minute fair value that I started respecting, and inverters, I would have been out.
right.
That doesn't seem like that's highly probable that that's going to play out. That actually seems very unlikely that that's going to play out. If you want me to be completely honest with you. So,
It just happens, you know.
And that's also the thing, is like that stuff too, like you learn it, and I would rather help you learn it than you having to learn it on your own. Because again, like I said, you're minimizing losses and maximizing wins.
Yep.
And that's like what's going to be the most important aspect of trading is that, like, so that's also where you have to, like, I don't know, and it's difficult sometimes, like you just said, like, damn, like I didn't have to do that, but like in retrospect, there's so much talent you too close.
Especially with that S&T that was forming, like it's smarter, and obviously it's hindsight now. It's like, damn, why'd I do that? But it's like in the moment too. It's like, well, it was.
You had a huge opportunity for an S&T to form, and like, and again, it looks like in retrospect, an S&T will form regardless.
I'm thinking too. I mean, because on ES we're retracing the 5-minute equilibrium now. We retraced into a 15-minute gap. I mean, you could maybe get a break of structure and then a retrace into a 1-minute break of structure out of that. You could get a long position. Because I still think,
Yeah, there's a chance.
like I said, we're short-term bearish, obviously with the S&T to get to retracement. And that's what we're getting.
And that's also the thing though too, is if I'm short term, and like that's something you have to keep in mind. If I'm short term bearish to get a move down to continue higher, I'm so much faster to cut losses than I am to hold.
Yep. Yeah, because it's
Like,
not as.
Yeah.
That's huge. I thank you for that.
And we're starting to get the move. Like, that's a trade I'll hold on to till I get stopped out.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking that we're going bearish. I think we're going long today. And you're in a bearish position to try to catch a quick move.
Yeah,
it's retrace forward. Like, you just have to be so much more cautious on that.
Yep.
Like, that is kind of how it works, you know? So, that's also something to kind of keep in mind and make sure that you're, like, understanding that, because at the end of the day, it's like, that played a big role into how you enter and how you don't enter positions, and when you enter and how you enter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like, now I foresee us going
Bulls.
long.
Hey, and I'm not down. I can still take a trade. I'm not at my full loss on the day of what I allow myself to lose. So I mean.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a bad idea to get in. But you also have to remember too, you have to be more careful with understanding how the market moves, because if ES is the lead pair and is pushing and driving price, the second ES hits the flip, NASDAQ is hitting the flip.
Yep.
And now you're starting to push deep into a equilibrium where if market makers want to, which I assume by the basis of how market is moving, it looks like that's what they want to do. Then in an uptrend, we have a massive expansion coming in at 9, where price boomed, right? We're going to get a pullback. This is our pullback. We're pulling back into equilibrium, so price is at a discounted rate for price to drive to all-time highs.
I agree. The same here. And not only that, we're in a 15-minute gap. We could get a 5-minute break out of that, but that is kind of far away. But
Yeah. Plus, there's also massive fucking supply zone down below.
Ooh. Order block.
So, yeah, it's like, you just have to take everything with a grain of salt. Like I said, I already got out of that position too. The longer I watched that play out, the less confident I felt that was going to play out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to just accumulate to go fucking back up.
And I'd rather cut losses on plays that I'm unconfident in and maximize wins on plays that I am confident in, because like that's what I do. And like again,
That's the name of the game.
always.
That part's kind of intuitive, and it's hard to kind of correlate the differences between the two, because there's a difference between like just cutting the loss because you're fucking scared of losing, and then a difference between cutting the loss because the trade isn't highly probable.
No, exactly. Like on Wednesday, I cut a loss because the trade wasn't highly probable and it won.
Yep.
And if you look at my P&L chart, I have 821 on Monday of last week. The Tuesday was 2200, 2300 technically. Wednesday, I cut a loss to negative 400, and then Friday, I took a win at 3000. So it's up 5700 on the week.
Jesus.
That's not a trade that I didn't have to cut, but that's kind of how it plays out, because again, it's like, otherwise I could have taken $1,000, $1,500 loss that I didn't need to.
Right.
You know? So that's a lot of times where you just have to be a little more up to the hibbity hop on that stuff.
So, just to talk through the idea of a lawn setup here, we retrace into a 5-minute order block, somewhat.
No,
No?
we didn't retrace in the order block.
Shit.
What are you talking?
I was looking at it as at 8:45 a candle swept out a low, and then ended up giving a break of structure on the 8:45 on ES.
I am incorrect. Yes, you are correct. That's my bad. That's
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I was on a 1-minute chart, so I wasn't seeing it. Yes, on a 5-minute chart. Correct.
So that we're getting 5-minute equilibrium, retracing into a 15-minute, and retracing into a 5-minute. So I'm feeling like, if obviously you could wait for a 5-minute break, but if I get a 1-minute break out of this, I feel I can't really risk that much because of how much I'm close to my true risk. I like to risk usually on the day, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna mark up. I would target all-time highs though, and if it hits even with de-risking, I mean, that's beautiful.
So you have a 1-minute fair value that's getting respected right now. If that 1 minute you hit an inverse on it and you get a break of structure in the same candle, I'd be gung ho on this. This is kind of a perfect storm. Like, this is a perfect storm of a setup. I'm gonna be so for real. You have so many confluences telling you price is gonna go up. Obviously, if they play out with like being able to execute on it, but when you're in equilibrium, you have your pullback that you were looking for. You're in a 15-minute fair value gap, plus you're also in a 5-minute order block. So I mean, there's a lot telling you that price is going to go up. But in retrospect, you'd be wanting a 5-minute something. Is kind of how I'd be looking.
Right.
And that's also too playing in terms of like this 15-minute fair value holds, right?
Yeah.
But it also is, like I said, if you get like a big candle driving the price out of it, showing that this order block is pumping buy orders out of it, and buy orders are getting filled to drive the market up, it'd be kind of contingent on entering on a 1-minute break based on that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not seeing buy orders flooding in right now.
Either am I. Yeah.
So I need to start with like buy orders.
Hello.
flooding
I'm gonna
the
take a
market
piss.
out of this order block.
Bro went to go take a piss when we start seeing momentum out of the order block.
Right, I'm back. get into the groove. All right. I really like to see how NASDAQ holds this 15-minute too. Be really nice. I was watching Julian Petrulis. I know that voice. Push and push.
That's some good momentum. Definitely looking like we're gonna go long here. Got a 1 minute break. Let's get a 1 minute inversion on ES.
Yeah, that'd be. Oh yeah, this is looking juiced. This is looking fucking juicy. Oh, I should shut the fuck up.
Hey, what the frick, dude? Jeez, just fucking rejecting off the 1 hour.
Nick got the 1 minute third. God, that'd be a massive play.
I know.
Yeah, NQ's respecting that 1 minute, looks like.
NQ's 15 minutes, about to close too. Like to see some bullish rejection off of the 15 minute on NQ and then ES giving the 1 minute inversion after I already gave the 1 minute break. That'd be so nice. Or we could dilly dally, you know. I mean, that's cool too.
Or we could just dump.
Yeah, no, just give me a new stop loss. I like that, yeah. Nice. It could be sent up here once this 5 minute closes. It could be sent up here to give like a 5 minute break too. Get into the groove. So I want to fill deeper into that order block. Get into the groove.
Alright. Your boy is hopping off for the morning.
Alright, brother.
Peace, brother.
I'm gonna take 45 left. Call it some juiciness, call it some sexiness, and get off. Probably order my fat ass some food, lay in bed and die. Well, we're dumb, man.
Yeah, we are.
Nasdaq's probably trying to get to that equilibrium. Maybe we do flip bearish.
Or we just fill and go higher.
Right.
True. We shall see. I'll talk to you sexy boys later. Hopefully
Peace.
you get in a nice, juicy, sexy buy right now. And freaking make love to it.
I would love that.
Alright, talk to you boys later.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
I was gonna ask you, Zach, how have you been liking trading in the zone?
It's good.
It is really, it's really a fucking game changer. I mean, it's nuts.
It's teaching me that there's a lot more to, like, just baseline psychology.
It's literally like
I don't know.
The more I listen to his seminars too, it's literally 10% technical analysis and like 90% psychology. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, you could see your setup, and obviously, like, it's, oh my god, dude, my full take profit on, oh my, Nasdaq would have hit for 4RR right now.
Damn.
That's okay. But, yep, there it goes. Wow. At the end of the day, though, like, even let's say our normal setup, like our liquidity sweep, break a structure, retrace, break a structure, right? Let's say it's not playing out. This is a big part of that, and what I've been listening to is when your setup does play out, obviously it's like, oh, my strategy worked, but you can't look at it as like I predicted to market, like my strategy worked. Like you see people say that, a lot of them are just like, it's what's the word for it? It's just like sarcasm, because at the end of the day, if you start thinking of it like, oh, my strategy worked, it predicted the market, like, but when it doesn't, you have to be very aware that you're not looking at it as like, my strategy failed me, what the fuck? Like, you literally have to think in terms of probabilities and like a coin flip. Every time your strategy shows up, even if it looks the same, it's a unique moment. It's randomness. The market is complete randomness. Nobody knows how the market moves, and in order to even make money in the market, what's the one skill you need to have? It's a question for you.
Discipline.
Not even discipline. Click a fucking button. All it takes to make money in the market is to just click your fucking mouse. So it comes down to the point. Holy fucking push, dude. My fucking take profit, bro. It comes down to the point where it's like, obviously you need to be disciplined, and how do you become a consistent winner is just by having a trading plan and following it. You could take a win, right? But if that win, when you took that trade and you took it on and it didn't follow your trading plan, that's how you fuck your psychology over. I mean, you probably know this, because it's like you take a win but it didn't follow your plan, and then it's like, well, then you just fucked yourself over. And it's all subconscious, because just that one choice could fuck you over for the next month, for the next 2, for the next year. And even how you handle, like, I took a loss yesterday, and it's like, I literally locked myself out of the account. I understood why I lost, but it's not like, I'm not like, my strategy fucking failed me. Why? Like, if that setup showed itself again, for all I know, maybe the 1 hour, because it's complete randomness, maybe the 1 hour doesn't break structure and we actually reject to go lower, right? And it's, dude, holy fucking push. That trade right now would be running right now for a 5RR, 6RR.
Damn. Yeah, that's fucking ripping.
But, I mean, that's hindsight too, like I said. That's one thing, like, with me trading with Josh, it's like, yesterday, we ended up taking the same setup without, like, our order field got hit at the same time. I'm like, are you in shorts too? He's like, yes. I was like, oh, that's dope. And I like trading with him too, because at the end of the day, like, I hear his order filled, and I'm not asking him, wait, what'd you get it on? What'd you get it on? Because it's not I don't see my trading plan showing up. And I'm not going to take a trade unless my trading plan has showed up. And that's the one thing I wanted to get better at. And that's just like, I don't think you need to come back to the Discord, because it's like, I think it comes down to, I don't want it to be a thing where it's like, you know, you won't see your setup, but you hear maybe me and Josh getting in, and maybe our setup showed. And then you're like, fuck, I should probably get in too. Because then what is that going to do? It's going to fuck you over, you know? And at the end of the day, it's like, that was one thing I wanted to, like, make sure. I told Sydney this. But with me and you not trading together, I don't know why I thought of it like this. But, I mean, I'm competitive. You're competitive. I didn't want it to be a thing where it's like, you know, who takes the first payout or who's this. It's like I want you to win, I want to win, and I want us both to succeed. And it's literally at the end of the day, the market's not you versus somebody else, it's you versus you.
Yeah.
That order block just got completely invalidated. I'm just not looking for longs the rest of the day. I mean, but I mean, I don't know. What is your thought process now been lately since reading Trading in the Zone? And not only that, I think you should keep reading it, but I definitely think his seminars are worth watching because it's like, dude, it's coming from the man, the myth. It's coming from the legend himself.
Yeah. Personally, I'm only like halfway through the book just because I haven't. Whenever I read a book and I'm not able to like retain the information I'm reading, I just don't read it because I'm not gonna remember anything that I do. So what I've been trying to do is read at work when I get the chance and then just take notes because I can better process it when I'm taking notes.
Are you able to have headphones in while you work?
No, that's a problem.
Oh, fuck, I was gonna
Like
say.
I would just wear earbuds, but I'm not allowed to wear that stuff at work.
That's one thing I would say for me. Like I've watched probably he has a bunch of videos, but there's like a 4-hour video that I have watched 5 times now in the last week, and it's like each time I watch it, the more I'm trying to get into my head. Where I wake up, I'm listening to it. Before I go to bed, I'm listening to it. On my way to work, I'm listening to it. Well, but that's like I'm able to do that. But it all comes down to like
I would do that. Like I listen to podcasts on my way to work and stuff, but my drive isn't that long.
yeah, exactly. That's another thing.
Also, NQ's respecting the 15-minute and the 5-minute. It looks like that pullback is pretty strong.
Oh, I'd be back, dude. Guess what my drawdown is on my account right now?
What's that?
900, which isn't bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Last time I was in drawdown at 800, one trade brought me back up like $200 in profit. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
but that's another thing too, is understanding that at the end of the day, what do you need? How do you nobody knows where the market's going to go, and you don't need to know where it's going to go in order to take a win. You just need to have your setup and your probability. It's gambling. It's literally estimated guesses off of probability. And that's why you have an edge, because 1% of people actually predict the market, and that's why you have an edge, so you can predict it with a higher probability and take those high probability setups. That's how I've been thinking of it and looking at it. I mean, at the end of the day, there's only 2 things you can control in this market, right? Following your plan and, executing flawlessly on that, and how you react to the outcome, right? When you take your win, you can't get hyped the fuck up, because then, and that's just like, it's hard to control that, because it's like, damn, I just made this much money. It's hard not to get hyped. But it's like,
It is.
but if you start getting hyped about that, how do you think you'll react to the losses? Because you're bringing emotions into it, and you have to be so aware of that. And what Mark Douglas, I made a document I could send to you. I sent it to my buddy Devin. It's like 51 pages long, but it's literally just copy and paste. But what Mark Douglas basically pointed out is at the end of the day, if you bring any emotion into it, you need to be so aware that when you are trading, that's why I wanted to go alone. And I went alone. Like when I traded, I went one day without trading with Josh, and then he was like, "Where the fuck you at?" I'm like, "All right, I'll get back in." He's probably bored.
Yeah.
But it's literally just like sitting there and recording your session, and just like notice, this is how you can't just I saw a video on this. When it comes to your bad habits, right? You can't just like try to avoid it. Like let's say over trading, locking yourself out works, right? But it kind of is like just putting a blanket over the problem. It's like you're covering the problem up, and over time it will show back up again. So the best thing to do is write down where your triggers happen. For you, like I don't know all your habits that you struggle with, but you could write down like on what confluences do your habits start sneaking in, right? At what time in the day, at what time frame are they sneaking in? Like, what are you seeing? Like, because then when you write it down and you notice it, when those emotions come up, all you have to do is close your eyes, take a fucking deep breath, and shut off your brain. Just go back to being a robot. Just relax. It's like, okay. Because as soon as it's like these triggers, that's the thing. At the end of the day, the market does not know who you are. It does not know you exist. This is coming from Mark Douglas himself. It does not know who you are. It does not know you exist. But what it is, think of chess. Chess is a lot of rules to life. Chess is an incredible game. Trading is that times 100, because it's literally a mirror into yourself. Mark Douglas said, you could be a disciplined trader for 5 years. You could be profitable for 5 years. And every time you get into the market is going to find a way to try and test you and see what you're still holding on to, right? Whether that's greed, whether that's fear of loss, like it's going to find a way to test you to see, hey, are you still holding on? We're going to find out. But that's like, even with that loss yesterday, like me and Josh were talking, because Josh took the same lawn as you in the beginning of the day. I skipped out on it because, like I said, it didn't follow my trading plan. And that's the thing with Josh too, and why I made sure I'm aware of this. But like Josh at this point is intuitive trading, and it works for him, right? But Mark Douglas said there's stages to get to that point, and it's like a big mistake a lot of traders make is they try to skip to get to that intuitive trading. That becomes from overconfidence and cockiness, and then it ends up hurting them, and that's how they create more bad habits. Where like if you look at TJR, he's talked about this. People will like get on him. You didn't follow your trading rules today. That wasn't a strategy. And he's like, dude, I followed my strategy and trading plan for 5 to 6 years. At this point, I can become an intuitive trader because it's second nature. But a lot of people, it takes time. And obviously everyone's different. Like Josh's intuitive trading, it's working. But he's only been trading futures for 1.5 years, 2 years now. And it's like, everyone's different. For me, let's say for me to start intuitive trading, it might take 6 years. Or it might take a year of consistency, right? It's just being able to, like, literally, it's become second nature. And that's why it's so important to just have your trading plan, and you do not take a trade unless that trading plan is there. Like, your life depends on it, because it really does. You're playing with fucking money. And in another standpoint, Mark Douglas, because he used to have people come to him to try and train, like have him train them, right? And he would have these people. Yeah. This is a really, he talked about this in the book. He would have these people who were insanely good at predicting price. These guys they ended up working in firms because they couldn't handle trading, but they were so good at predicting price. But you know what would they do? They'd have psychology issues. And they would end up blowing their accounts, and they go to other people. This dude went to Mark Douglas because he said he blew his money. He would get his friends to give him money, and he blew their money. And it was a process, and he had people pissed off at him, people wanting to fucking beat him up because he was losing their money and he couldn't get it back. And then he ended up quitting trading and just ended up working at a firm and became an analyst.
Analysis?
It's analyst, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, that's what I'm trying to say.
I know, I fucked it up too. But, and that's my thing too, is it's like, I told Cindy, because I mean, I didn't think you would be this way, but I know we're both men. We're competitive as fuck, are we not? I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to be like, you know, I take a win. I'm never going to be like, I take a win, you take a loss. Like, that's another thing. Let's say I took a win today and you took a loss, but your loss followed your trading plan. I wouldn't tell you, like, why would you do that? Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Because at the end of the day, it's complete randomness. We don't know where the fuck the price is going to go no matter what. Your setup, your A+ setup could show, and it could be a truly A+ setup, and know what? It could not play out. And that's the biggest part of that, is just like, all I give a fuck about for you is, did you follow your plan? If you're putting on a trade, does it meet your criteria? And did you execute flawlessly? Was your stop loss in a good place? And did you have smart take profits? That's all I care about. That's all I care about to me. Like, I took a loss today. I mean, not real. I mean, I did. I'm down 189, but dude, this thing's running. That's a 7 RR. But that's okay.
I know. That's why I feel bad for telling you to close on that.
You're
shit
good.
now.
You're good at the end of the day, because it's like I said.
I don't know. I genuinely thought that shit was possibly gonna reverse.
I mean, I did too, off of that woman getting respected. But that's another thing too, and why I kind of want to just like get that in my head is just, dude, it's like if I'm putting on a trade, as long as my stop loss, Josh taught me this. And this is why I said it's kind of intuitive, but I feel like I'm skipping to get to that point, and that's a hard part. Is the only reason you should cut your trade off early is if, let's say, we had this SMT, right? But then it's retracing into the 15-minute, and then the 15-minute gives a 5-minute break of structure. So it just gave an entry to go long while we were in shorts. That's a good reason to potentially put your stops at break even or get out. The sad part for me was when they ended up giving that entry to go long, I was already at my break even. So it's just, at that point, I mean, I probably should have just let it hit my stop loss or not. But I mean, you live and you learn. I'm not mad about this today because I know there's always another day. I'm not going to be upset, and I'm not gonna lie, I am on a losing streak right now. But am I worried about it? No, because the losses I have been taking followed my trading plan, which I am proud about. Mark Douglas talked about this too. He has a practice, and I've been trying to do this now. And he said, no matter what, win or losses, he said, take 20 trades that follow your trading plan to a T, and who gives a fuck about the outcome? You don't care about the P&L. You don't care about the process. And Powell talked about this too. Powell said once he started focusing on just his trading plan and didn't even look at his profits for 2 months, he was eligible to take a 10K month payout. And it's as simple as that. It's just like following, and you gotta love the money, but you need to love the process more, and just literally following the plan. Because at the end of the day, I could take 20 straight losses in a row with following my trading plan, but you know what? I'm going to trust it still over and over. And this is one thing I learned about in his thing. Cindy was in class and I was watching the video. But if you start focusing on the aspect of like you're having fear, like, well, my strategy didn't play out last time, I'm going to start avoiding it. And yes, you need to adapt to the market, but it's also the market's complete randomness. How do you know it's not going to just completely change back? You have to continue to trust that plan. And at the end of the day, you've seen your trades. You've hit crazy RRs, right? You've even hit 1-to-1s. You've hit 1-to-20s. You've hit 20 RRs, 15, 10, 5. You have an edge. So you have an edge. Just trust it over and over. Who gives a fuck if it loses? I could lose 20 trades in a row and this account's blown, right? I'm going to open up a new account and still take those same exact setups, because Josh said this too, because when we were talking about the SMT yesterday, he was like, because I brought that up to him, like, they have been losing lately. He's like, but off what sample size? And it made me think of Mark Douglas, because it's like, Mark, literally, off maybe the last month or 2 months, it hasn't been losing, but let's talk, or the last 20 trades, it's been losing. But let's look at a bigger sample size, over 100 trades.
We can even take today, bro. Like,
exactly.
Today,
exactly.
And I was wrong, you know?
And not only that, all my losses that I've had in the last, like the day before, in the last couple days, this one win would erase all those losses. And that's why you trust your plan every fucking time. You just trust it no matter what. And that's the hardest part with trading, because it's like, we are constantly looking as humans, it's human nature. We're always looking for, certainty. And that's the thing the market does never promise, is certainty. The market is completely uncertain. Like I said, it's random. It's a coin flip. It's either going long or short. There's no, and it's really 50-50, but that's why you have your edge, because it can help you get high probability setups. This just ran for a 10 RR for me. Oh my God. How much would I have been up? I'm going to calculate that. I mean,
that's why I feel bad, because this shit ran. Like, this shit ran. I got stop break even too, which is salty, so I'm not in the play.
I mean, and like I said, we live and we learn from it. Just journal.
Worry, bro. You're not alone.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Don't be upset. Journal it, and just know that, hey, this is what I'm saying. Like, just trust the setup. If an SMT shows up tomorrow, take it. Like, if it follows your plan, take it. It's literally, it comes from this. Mark Douglas said this. Whenever your setup shows up, don't think, just take it on. And make sure you're executing flawlessly with a good stop loss and smart take profits. And it just swept the 1 hour lows. Oh my God.
That's fucked.
But that's as simple as it is. And I mean, I wanted you to like hear that too, because it's like, when you told me that yesterday, I was at work, and when you said like the SATs haven't been working out for us, I was like, it made me immediately think of Mark Douglas, and I called Josh, and because I was like, dude, I'm having mental warfare right now. Like, this setup followed my trading plan, but then it's also like it wasn't the right setup. He's like, at the end of the day, did it follow your plan? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's all that fucking matters. Because bias is one thing. Bias is definitely plays a big part. But at the end of the day, like, it's like I said, the market's completely random. We could have a bullish bias like we had today, and then even still beginning like a bullish, like I said, even when we closed the trade, I was like still with that bullish bias. And then look what ends up happening. Bearish bias all the way down to 1 hour lows. London session lows.
Very true.
It's like you have to trust your plan. And all that matters, like I said, is that when your plan shows up, you take it every single time without fear of loss. You're trading in the zone. And then no matter what the outcome is, you don't give a fuck about the outcome. Like, I took my loss yesterday, felt the same as when I took that freaking 7RR last week. It felt the exact same. And if I took this win today, it would feel the exact same as I took the loss yesterday. Because at the end of the day, you can't focus on the outcome. As soon as you start focusing on the money, You're literally just snap of a finger, you're bringing emotions into it, and into the next day, and into the next day. You have to cut those emotions off and notice when these happen. When the triggers happen, that's when you need to snap your finger, take a deep breath, write down the emotion you're having and the trigger that caused it, and try to cut it off. And over time, maybe you'll still do it if you're now, but over time you'll do it less frequently.
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely that
Holy shit.
definitely makes sense.
Oh my god, my buddy Devin took a setup on shorts. I'm gonna send him a video. Brother, I
Oh,
ended up,
Devin.
yeah, my buddy Devin, yeah. I closed early, and that's a 10 RR. I, oh yeah, here I'll show you Devin. Oh yeah. He's on his eval. He's doing, dude, even yesterday, like, yes, I was wrong with that setup, but I understood what would happen if my setup got invalidated and it would give a bullish setup, and it did. And I told my buddy, he'll get in. Do you see what's happening right now? He's like, what? I'm like, he's like, the retrace into the 5 minute after we got a 1 hour break. I'm like, yep. I'm like, wait, look for a 1 minute break out of that. And then he hit a 2 RR. And today, I mean, he's up big right now. I hate his chart colors, bro. He's got
Is
the,
he trading eval?
yeah, he got his eval finally. He's doing he risked 170 today. Or maybe more. He's in for like micros or minis. He's on a 50K though. Edging me like crazy. Anyway, I took the win. I was bullish coming into the day until I had a 1 hour bearish. It respected, so my confidence were liquidity sweep before I got 1 hour bearish for value gap. I caught a 15-minute fair value gap that had tapped into and consolidated inside of 1 minute break structure, wrote it down for a 1-to-1. I did a big mistake though. It was right at my stop loss, but then it went up and I got scared and closed out. I hit my stop loss a minute later. I'm definitely not happy with that, so I'm punishing myself and I'm going to take a shot of hot sauce. I know damn well I'm making that mistake again, brother. I got a 5 minute SMT today, 1 minute break, and it's playing out for a 10 RR, and I closed out early. So I will be taking a shot of hot sauce as well. You wanna here? I'm gonna go grab it. You wanna be here when I take it? I'm gonna turn my camera on.
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper, bro. Oh, fuck, I'll be back.
Okay.
That's one thing I wanted to go into as well. Like with me cutting that early. Oh, like yes, like I said, Josh was probably like it's a good idea of that, but that's Josh's intuition and not mine. And trading's you versus you, and you need to go off of your own instincts, right? And that's one thing. That's why I'm taking this because yeah, it's like Josh's in hindsight. Josh was probably correct, but I mean, damn, bro. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so ass.
Have you had it yet?
Nope, I haven't broken my rules yet. Except,
Oh boy.
yeah, look at this shit, bro. Ghost pepper.
Yeah, it's just gonna be fucking hot, brother.
I got a pouch in too. Take that out. You ready?
Ready? How much is bro taking? You good? That shit's hot, bro. You're gonna need some milk.
Yeah. I need more. It didn't affect me as
Nice.
much. It didn't affect me that much anymore.
He's got-
Oh, my stomach's turning. You know, like you lick a pole in that winter and then you rip your tongue off? That's how my tongue feels.
You look like you're dying, brother. You need some milk.
No, just water. Holy fuck. Oh my god. It's getting worse. This is what I'm saying though. It's obviously it's fun and games, but it's punishment. Because I hate doing that shit. I can't do spice. And it's like I follow my trading plan or I'm a fucking idiot. And today I didn't follow it. And obviously Josh, this is the harder part. No, I shouldn't have done that because I'm trying to explain myself now. Josh is right. The setup wasn't super high probability because it's like, it's with the idea that, we're getting a retracement. So it's probably not going to go super low. But today ended up it did. It's randomness. And that's why you trust your fucking plan. This is a perfect example for you. You just trust the fucking plan. Because now, instead of me being $869 in drawdown, I'd be up $400 on my account. And that's just the name of the game. I'm not worried. I could blow this account. I've had mistakes. I've had 2 mistakes I've made on this account now in the last 2 weeks. And that was putting my stop in a funny place last Tuesday after we got faked out. And then today, it was this. Other than that, oh my god. Fuck. I'm a pussy. Other than that, you can't do anything. Like, I understand, because this is one thing too. You gotta understand, like, because I told Josh about this. I'm like, dude, yesterday, I'm like, our bias is wrong, dude. Like, why are we reshorting? He's like, Bray. He's like, the long that I took, he's like, he said the long that we took, that he took and you took, he said the short that we had was a higher probability of playing out because it had more confluences, even with the bias. It's like I said, the bias wasn't bullish other than, you could say the weekly, right? But we were also playing into a daily. The bias wasn't really bullish on the 1 hour or 4 hour because we also broke structure coming in today to the downside on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So the bias wasn't bullish until the 1 hour broke structure. And at that point, we were already in the trade. And then once it broke structure, that's what stopped us out. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's randomness, because then who knows if it doesn't break structure and then it respects, and then what do you know? It could flood the face. And that's why it's so important to just trust your fucking plan. So my question for you is, I mean, obviously it's been a short time limit, but at the next week, the next 2 weeks, the next month, like literally do Mark Douglas's exercise and to put on 20 trades with the same predetermined risk, so then you're comfortable risking it. Put on 20 trades that follow your trading plan. And if you don't, figure out a punishment and then don't fucking do it again. And just make sure you, and if you, let's say you get to 15 or 18 trades. Let's say you get to 18 trades that you followed your trading plan. And even if you're negative or not, right? Maybe you're break even. On the 19th trade, if you break your plan, you restart and you got to do it over and over until you can get to that point, because that's how you become a consistent winner. Is just trust. The biggest thing in the market is trusting yourself, because like I said, it's a mirror. It's the same as this. If I say I'm going to quit smoking weed, right? But I keep going back to it, I am breaking my promise with myself. Therefore, I am telling myself that I don't trust myself, right? It's the same thing as I'm going to be strict on my diet, right? Or I'm going to start, let's say it's a New Year's resolution. I'm going to start going to the gym, working on my diet. And then a month later, I'm done. And then the next year, I try to say it again. But then I get in my mind, I'm like, I said the same thing last year. How do I know I don't trust myself? That's a big part with this. And it's the same with trading, because it's all subconscious, where it's like, you have to trust yourself. Trust your plan. Dude, oh my God. Like, at the end of the day, SMTs have been fucking me the last week on this account. They're the reason I'm in drawdown is the SMTs, right? I'm still taking them. And if I took it today, I'd be up. And if not only that, if I didn't fuck up last week on that stop loss, I would be up like almost $1,000 on the account right now. Even with, by the way, this would be my stats for the last week. 1, 2, it'd be 1, 2, 3 losses and 2 wins, and I would be up $1,000 on the account. And that's why me personally, that's why I'm glad I started talking to you about this, because I hate the idea that I was targeting 1-to-1 RRs. Like, that's stupid as fuck. At the end of the day, I could have 3 wins and 3 losses, right? But if I'm targeting a 3 to 4 RR on my wins, that my 3 wins, you know what? They're outweighing my losses because of my risk to reward. And that's what I explained to Devin, because he's been targeting 1-to-1s. I'm like, you can trade that way, but you better be winning consistently over time.
True.
I don't know. What do you think? Give me some psych. I've been talking. Give me some psych. Like, how do you feel? So
No, I honestly,
you go.
I honestly agree, and I think that I should go out and buy some fucking hot sauce or something to fucking
Get the hottest shit. I mean,
cause my milk.
not even that, but like, fuck. You know what would make you really feel like shit, Zach? You like being lean.
What's that?
You know what? Maybe it's a bad idea. You break your rules. You have to go to Walmart or someplace, Quick Trip, and eat a tub of ice cream. Not only will that fuck up your leanness, dude. No. Listen. It would fuck up your leanness. You would fuck with your psychology because you're like, fuck. Why did I eat this? You like going to the gym. You like staying lean. That would fuck that over. So if you trade every day, damn near. If you break your rules 4 days in a row, bro, you know how many calories you're fucking eating? Say goodbye to those abs, dude. It literally do something like that. Do something like that where it's to the point where like I can't break my rules because I can't fucking do this. And you don't want to get to the point then, and this is the tricky part with that is you could break your rules and be like, well, I'm just not going to eat the ice cream today. And it's like, well, there goes your accountability. How are you ever going to end up being profitable if you can't be accountable with yourself? And it's the same with this. I can't do hot sauce. Like, I actually can't do this shit. But my heart's hurting. But it's like, that's why I can't break my rules. And it's just trusting. I think Josh just sent me a snap. Josh is calling me. Hold on. What's up, brother?
What's up, sexy?
Do you see the trade?
No.
It ran for a 10 RR.
NASDAQ?
Yeah, which is fine.
That's actually insane.
I wanted to talk to you about this because at the end of the day, it's like my stop loss is there for a reason, and I 100%. It's like I agree with what you said that we were short-term bearish, so it's like you really don't think you should hold that long. But that's also, and I'm not saying your intuition is wrong because it works for you, but I feel like that's your
fucking bent me. Guess what bent me again today?
What?
Bias. That's why I don't have bias, bro. I fell into feeling like I had a fucking bias of what we were gonna do, and market was showing me the opposite.
That's why it's just, it's like trust your plan. My stop loss is there for a reason. If it hits my stop loss, I was wrong.
Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
I just did a shot of hot sauce because I broke my rules. I closed out on a trade. Even if it ended up losing, I still closed out early. And that's why it's like, I'm not to the point like you where I can become that intuitive trader. And how do I get to that point is just by following my plan consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And I broke that today. So I just did a shot of hot sauce and I was crying low key. I can't lie.
Wait, you actually did a real shot of hot sauce?
Ghost pepper.
That's awful.
I know. Well, it's like I hate that shit. I can't do it, but it's also a reason like, I can't break my rules because then I have to do that shit. And
That's fair. Have repercussions for your actions. That's smart. But you know what I laugh at too?
What?
Are you still on the market?
Yeah, I'm still on. Me and Zach are.
Fuck. I'll talk to you later about it. But
Oh fuck.
I kind of forgot.
Okay.
My brain, I'm in such a fog.
Alright, bro, I
Good
gotta
COVID.
hop off. I'm
Being
gonna go make
sick,
some
like,
food
I, like-
before I gotta leave for work.
Peace,
I'll
Zach.
be like
I love
in
you.
the middle of my fucking sentence, and then like my brain will just stop working.
You're all good. I just got off.
Off the market?
Yeah.
No. Are you gonna look for any more trees there or no?
It's already 11:06, bro. I'm done. So that's what I just explained to him because once you got off, I started telling him like, dude, I wanted to talk to you about yesterday because I'm like, even with let's say me getting fucked on the last 2 liquidated today, I would literally my $800 in drawdown would be completely eliminated and I'd get $400 on the account. And it would eliminate all my losses. That's what I told him. Yes, you can adapt to the market, but the market is completely unique every single time. That's why it's important to just build self-trust with yourself and your plan. Yeah, exactly.
Have a more reasonable take profit.
Exactly.
That was a fat ass play.
I gotta end my YouTube video.
Oh, you have to end your YouTube video?
Yeah, I do the. It's been 2 hours and 39 minutes. Hold up. So yeah, I took a loss today on the SMT. They just heard the whole breakdown. I'm just gonna end it. Peace. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.